Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner with me, Mark from DadX, and I'm right where we last episode in the Taiga, helping or hoping to help the Fleet Star get back on his feet. So, first things first, I think, to be honest, we're just going to want to push this. We've got to be really careful here, but we've got to try and just push this oil out of the way. This is the way, the only way through these trees, I think, is here. Oh, I could get through that gap maybe. And I'm a little bit worried about exactly how much traction we can get with the rocks that are here. So let's just see how much of a mess we can get ourselves into. Got nowhere to winch to. I'm going to go into the low ratio reverse, and that's getting us out. Right, okay, cool. I was worried we were getting totally stuck already. I'm glad this map is really throwing a couple of curveballs for me, to be honest with you. It's about time. Right, so we just need to knock this truck. Can we get through here? Can we muscle our way past? That is really what I want to do here, if possible. And I think the camera's going to hate me for doing this, but I want to try and winch to that tree over there. Right, let's try and do that manually then. That winch. That tree. No, it looks like we've managed to get very, very wedged in here now. Can we back up any more? I could just have a bizarre reset party. None of these are as upgraded as they could be, I think, apart from the Fleet Star that's having a nice long rest. I can't move. That's winch into the truck. I need to somehow, that oil drum there needs to move. These camera angles are now really beginning to mess with my head in situations like this. Engine stalled. I've never managed that before. Are we that stuck? I think we might be. We cannot move at all. We are honking our way to freedom. No. The only winch point behind me is the truck, which isn't too useful. Let me see if we can do anything odd. This tree, what can you do for me? Anything. Ah, that's it, that's it. That's what we needed. We needed to get those oil drums out of the way. So now if we get back down here, can we just get the momentum to get past them? That's what we really need. Yes, yes, yes. Brute force wins. Yeah. I was getting a little bit worried there. We were going to have that reset the fleet. But if I can keep my cool now, just checking what's going on down below us, because the camera's not going to zoom out far enough for me to see from this angle, but I need to see from this angle. Just don't tip this one over. Right. This is pretty solid in here. We know because we've crossed it. So now we just need to get on that truck, and I think we can get about tidying up my silly mess. Right, can we get there yet? Yes. Right, let's get you off the rock, Fleet Star. Can we get you off the rock, Fleet Star? Let's back up a little bit here. Just. Come on. You're getting off those rocks whether you like it or not. Let's reposition. Rocks on this map are certainly making themselves known. There's some big old boulders. And they will try to get under your wheels. Right, we back up at this angle. Bear with me. Right, now we're actually hitting the Fleet Star. I think that's the problem there. Right, I'm going to get myself wedged back in this corner again. How do I get the Fleet Star off these two trees? I don't think I can, because I think the bottom back wheel, look, is hooked around the trunk. So I can't pull it over here. There's a nice opportunity to see the bottom of the Fleet Star. And I can't. I think we're going to have, and I'll do this off camera, I think we'll reset and get these guys upgraded. It might be a good point to do that anyway. It needs to be done at some stage. And I think we're at a right point on this map. I'm gonna finally admit defeat to this map. Well done, map. I'll be back. Right, I thought we'd come back to the garage with the Western Star. I think I kept saying Fleet Star, didn't I? Because it was tipped on its side and they do look quite similar. So forgive me for that. I remember where the Fleet Star is now. Right, so let's see what we can actually do to our friend here now. Have we got anything significant? We seem to have the most powerful engine. Where we can definitely make a change is to put the off-road gearbox on. Thank you very much. I think that's the thing we've been lacking. And only that. We have the engageable diff locks now. That could be good. We can sell that one. Don't need that anymore, do we? Spare wheel we don't need. I don't think we need a snorkel. We've already got the four-wheel drive. Now, are we going to use this guy to pull the trailer back across the map? Or are we going to let the Fleet Star have a crack? I think we'll leave this guy in the configuration he is and carry on as we were for now. Yeah. So I'm going to get this guy back to the other map. The laborious way, driving there. Let me just check while we're here, the tyre situation. We are all as good as can be on the tyres, I'm sure, but it has been a while since some of these have been back in here. Yeah, pretty much only the chained tyres for in the snow. I mean, these would be kind of, it says chained tyres are excellent off-road, good in mud, and excellent on ice. The ones we've got now are excellent off-road, good in mud. And what we really face, I guess, good is, yeah, mud's the main issue. We'll stick with these tyres. I don't like the idea of chained tyres when there's no snow. I thought before I headed back with the Western Star I would make sure, or see if I could get the Tagar out of these trees okay. Because if that is going to be an issue, I may as well reset a couple of vehicles at a time and then convoy them back across the other map. I don't think that's going to be too much of a challenge. I think I can do this now. Using a similar method to that used before, but I've got to try to find something to winch myself around a little bit on. And then I can use something else to take the opportunity to get back to the garage and get some upgrades. Although this one still hasn't got the off-road gearbox. Right. There's nothing else to winch to. Come on. I need to get us back as far as we can, which is there, get the handbrake on, so we've got a little bit of space at the front. Maybe this will work. And then that made no difference whatsoever, really, did it? I don't think we're going to beat the tree in front of us. Can we drag ourselves off? over to this tree. We need one of those kind of jolts that I can't see us having room to get. Let's try backwards one more time. Right, so we're back in the garage with the Tagar. So let's see what we can do on this guy. I don't think we've unlocked much apart from the gearbox because we haven't spent any time on the Russian maps yet. We'll get us, that's a nice bobblehead, but it's locked. We need to do some trials. Stickers. Let's see, we'll have a sticker. The Off-Road Club sticker, I like that. And we'll have... what's this, the air freshener? We'll go for hearts. We like hearts. Let's have a little look inside. There's our sticker. Where's our air freshener? Oh, there he is. Couldn't see him in the lighting in the garage. Anyway, we join you on the next map. I think I'm going to let the Tagar take the lead. Remember, we don't need from here now to cut across Island Lake at all. We can go over to the exit on the map. So I think the route we're going to take, we need to get over here to get to the Drummond Island. We could cut, we know that's quite an easy way to get across, so I think both of these trucks can make that okay. So that might be the shortest route, but then we can just cruise around the road. I think I'll tell you how I got there when we're there. Hey, so here we are with the team who are now both have the off-road gearboxes used. We've guzzled quite a bit of the old fuel getting across that map, but we're here. Seems like an appropriate place to park. So we're going to refuel ourselves. We'll refuel the White Western Star, which hasn't burnt much fuel at all in comparison because he's the towed vehicle, but it does help to have them under their own power for sure. And we'll try that again, shall we? Only of course now we have diff locks and we have the off-road gearbox. Now we've just got to be nice and gentle and careful. Now, shall we pick up this one first and go get the second one? I think we will. Back up a little bit. That's good. Right, crane mode. Arms out, legs out even. Grab him. These aren't too hefty. Getting just up on the back. We had this on the rear slot, didn't we, before? And I don't know how much that contributed to my mistake. Maybe it's something I can use to mitigate my clumsiness. Maybe you won't agree. Which is fair enough. Right, restore the crane. Pack the cargo. Pack the cargo. And now we've got to get over and around and grab our other friend. And it's the camber that is the issue. Right. So we need to gently get swung around here. At least this guy does have quite a nice wide wheelbase. Let's just take this gently. And the trees here are going to be very little help. They are so flimsy. Right. Over here. And this is where we do not want to tip over. Okay. Look at that rock. He's a monster. God, the camera angle is killing me. Handbrake. Well, I don't like the way the camera clips off the scenery like that. So now we back up. Watch out, the monster rock is out of the way. He's behind us now, and we sneak through this gap gently and slowly, and do not get wedged between the trees down the bottom, whatever happens. Come on. We're just not going to fit down this gap with this truck. Right. Have I got another truck stuck in this gap? I'll get him out. I'm just thinking of whether I can possibly get this crane where I might want it. No. Oh, that moved the truck forward quite nicely, though. Yeah, go on. I don't care if you break the crane off at this point. Right, let's just have another go. Right, that worked. Right. Let me... Are we going to get through that gap or are we just not? I don't want to put the crane away, actually. I want to get the crane pointed around the front. And then maybe, if we can get away with this, we can drag the oil drum back to us and just drag it out. This is going to be a little bit inventive. I'm just not sure we can even get through this gap. Charge. Forwards. Oh, we got that rock behind us, look. Come on, turn, 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 turn. That's enough, stop. Stop there. Crane mode. We've got him. Can we get it out? I think we can, you know. Arm up. No, I don't want to rotate. Oh. That'll do. That'll do. It was that fishing for the oil barrel in the first place. Look at that. I think we've picked the oil drums up. I'm gonna drop it in celebration. Crane mode. Let's pick it back up. I got a little bit confused there with the buttons. As you saw, I don't think we need this crane up anywhere near this high anymore. Come on, let's pull in that cable. Now we'll lift him up and round. Now we've just got to get the bloody truck back out of here. Which I'm sure we'll do fine. We'll be fine. Cletus better be a very nice bloke is all I can say. There you go. Oh no. Where's that going? No, no, no. You're mine. That's it. Up, up, up. Right, we'll be a little bit more careful this time, shall we? There we are. Go on, stay there. Thank you. Right. Restore crane. Unpack cargo. Pack cargo. How on earth do we get out of here? We could. Let's have a look at the map. Where we got to get this stuff to? Back over here. So we don't really want to be crossing the river. Although it might actually be safest thing to do. Is literally just going to be a loop back around here. Because I don't know how easy it's going to be to get our truck turned around here and keep him on his feet. But see what I mean? Right. We'll just try it a little bit more. Handbrake. I don't really like the look of this very much. Let's go into one of our lovely new low ratios. Okay, gently, gently. I don't believe it. Roll over again. Oh, you hero. You hero, you hero. Right. It's just one of those days, isn't it? What I can do now is get the truck turned round and then get the cargo on. That was a very lucky escape. We got a big rock right here. Right, let's get around the rock. I'm in trouble getting around this little corner here. Over the rock. Please just get over the rock. Okay, Latagua's on hand. I don't know if this is going to work, but you know, what is it they say about trying the same thing over and over again and it never working? This might work though. We've got a little bit of room. We need to be able to move forwards first. That's going to be a good start. Here we go, come on. That's better. I don't know why we couldn't get away there. God, this is getting messier and messier. Maybe I should have just brought the Pacific over to do this in the first place, but no. You know me. Can we move that truck? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, tip over. Oh. This is a little bit, I'm not sure the mechanic's going to really like me. But if he gets the job done, I don't know, that's not really done, is it? Right. Let's try something. Straight back over, that's okay. Getting quite good traction on the rocks, which is handy, he says as he loses the traction on the rocks. Once you've got the low ratio gearbox fitted, it really does seem to make quite a difference though. In how well your truck can perform. This might turn everything crazy. That winch point to that winch point. Go. So I've come back again in the White Western Star, and I was going to see if I could maybe fish them up over this cliff now because they were a bit further up, but the oil barrels seem to have completely disappeared now. And if we look on the map, the mission is selected. I am tracking it, and there are no oil barrels on the map. So well, I'm going to have to reset the mission, but that does mean what a palaver. This has probably been my most, well, I haven't actually achieved anything in this episode, have I? I'm in a worse position than I was at the start. So am I going to have to reset this mission? I'm going to have one go at loading the game back in and see what it does. This is a little bit odd. There should be oil barrels there, but there aren't. Okay, we're back. We have no oil barrels. I was going to, if this didn't work, my plan was to bring the lodestar round and push them up until this guy could reach them, or failing that, be really ingenious and put the crane on the lodestar. I'm going to have to reset the mission because the objectives have despawned. They should be right there. Now this is a point where I wish I could get out the truck and have a little go, but there's no way I'm driving a truck around there. I mean, well, they'd show on the map, wouldn't they? Let's get the message selected again. Make sure we're tracking it. Start tracking. no oil barrels, and we got one oil barrel from down here, didn't we? Somewhere weird over that cliff edge. No, we didn't. Where did we get the... No, we didn't. Just a minute. Where did we get... I've got the map the wrong way around. We got one oil barrel from down here. And the other one there. No, okay, they've gone. So we're going to reset the mission. We have little choice. Start tracking. Have I got... Oh, I've got to go back in the mission box now to reset it, haven't I? What a pain. You know what? Let's see if they reappear another day. I might come and get them later. Cousin Cletus can be more careful. I think we're going to have to call it an episode there. The most unproductive episode I've had ever. In SnowRunner. But what can we do about that, really? Yeah. That area there, don't mess with it. I drove straight through it, I think, in the Fleet Star and out, but don't try to manoeuvre down there. Between the soft land and the rocks, you're on a hide into nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave some comments suggesting how much easier you would have done this than I have below, if you'd like to. And for now, take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.